Okay, I'm going to try to do this before this battery runs all the way down. When you see these tree bends like this, these are markers. These guys are telling you this is our stuff. We're here. We're down in here. They're telling somebody that. I guess they're telling each other. Anyway, we're coming out of this wooded area. I left a huge X in the trees back up there. I didn't get it on video, but anyway, we're going right up in this, out of these woods, down into this area of brush, real dense brush. The brush is really cool because it's relatively low growing, you know, 15, 20, 25 foot tall. And underneath this brush are these little trails everywhere, and little places you can bed down. And this is all right in here beside this creek. So these guys can lay down in here on a hot day like today, or whenever they're doing it. I don't know if they're at night or day or what, but they got all these little places back down in here that they can go up in these little tunnels, and there are little paths all up through this stuff and places to bed down. You can see this is about how high all this stuff is. There's some trees back in there too, but it's mostly this brush. And the creek's right here flowing through the middle of it. And you can just see that something spends a lot of time down in here because it's all beaten down, little paths and trails all through it. And despite what a lot of people think, these guys don't spend most of their life standing up straight on 2 feet. They can walk bipedally, but without a doubt, these guys spend a lot of their day, much as a gorilla does, lumbering down through brush, probably, you know, knuckle walking. Anyway, so we're right down in the middle of what I believe is one of their nesting areas, whatever that means. Some areas they have to build these nests because they don't have natural cover like this. Here in this part of the South, here in North Carolina, you've got a lot of natural brush that creates these nesting areas for them. And they don't really have to build them like they do in some areas. And as you can see, it's real dense, and there are these little trails all back up under these bushes that make these little areas where they can just lay up in here, really well hidden. It doesn't look real dark on the screen as I'm looking at it, but when you're back in here, this is dark, shady, cool. Looks a lot brighter on the screen as I look at it than it does actually being down here in it. And this area, and it's a good sized area, and I believe it's just a little nesting area where they spend a lot of time just laying out, chilling out, close to their water source. Hopefully we're getting a few of them on video right now. If you understand cloaking, you know, these guys can be right around you. You can walk right by them, in fact, and not see them, and sometimes still be able to catch them on the video later. My battery's getting really low, so I'm hoping I'm getting this. I'll get this and get out of here before my battery dies. It's a really nice area, all right beside the creek. It opens back up here on this other side into the woods, which is pretty thick in and of itself, but these little areas up under these bushes are just perfect little nesting areas for these guys to hide out. Okay, I'm going to cut this off and try to get some more video a little bit later on.